Hello, hello. We're finally back with a bit of Star Rail, but there's a big but. This is not live recording. I have never streamed this live due to different circumstances. First of all, I didn't stream in like weeks on my English channel. I also didn't do that on my German channel actually, but I did do daily uploads there, unlike here, just because I did not have the time. As now I've moved and still are doing like a lot of renovation work, and yeah, it's taking a lot of it's taking up a lot of time. So, yeah. As you can also actually see, just to date this a bit, I've only like 2 days left to do these events, and I haven't finished the main story part yet. I'm like pressed on time. One Game Back Third already also got its next version update. I know nothing about it. I only downloaded it, started it, and checked like a bit, but hey. So yeah. But we will definitely continue like with the main story. Also, I don't really quite remember where we actually left off. This is also like an annoying thing, you could say. Alright, were we still in like the history part of things? Wait, go to him for a kind of this bit of front. Go. Teleport. Yeah, we were still in like the portion where we were like going through the past, right? Oh, why am I getting so many notifications right now? Stop annoying me, phone. Yeah. And we wanted, what did we want to do? Like you just wanted like to find out clues about Negadur and what happened here, especially like around the time when like war ended. Medi like said bye-bye to Custom Grumnus and the old king being absent.
We are nearing the place
Unofficially
where
absent.
cut the souls. It is likely no one survived this far in the festival. Stay alert.
So yeah, I wonder what's coming up. Okay. An enemy.
The Titan's kin. Be careful.
Warrior. Entry. Forbidden. Has it lost its sanity? What a woeful creation. I shall put it out of its misery. Split. Soul indestructible. Body.
Okay.
Look, a VIP. I always still have
Support my herder.
curiosity. Endless riddle. Nothing but a boy. Expand your thinking. Glimpse the unknown.
Already breaking like most of them before they even get a turn in.
No dirty
That's how it's supposed to be.
There's no backing out now. For me or you. Allow me to purge the root of the problem.
Oh, you're summoning new
Be
ones.
of your body and mind.
Hedge your bets. dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Time to cleanse the filth.
Watch your head.
Never seen perfection before. Curiosity. Endless.
Okay, I'm gonna do this.
Nothing but
And
a
then do the
ball.
buffed attack.
Self-inflicted misery.
And
Open
break its
sesame.
armor.
Watch it crumble.
And kill it. I like this party. This party is actually like working really nicely.
No, I doubt it'll be that simple.
Oh, what I did do though, actually, I was able to like finish up the current simulated universe stuff with I forgot what it was called again. With like getting the synchronicity level 100 and doing all of like the side quests, even like doing the level 6 difficulty and finishing it. Not with this party actually, with dot party actually.
Split. So an experiment.
Divergent universe. That's what it was.
King Europon wanted to strip Nikador of his divinity and seal it within an intricate vessel for all eternity.
Okay.
That's how he would immortalize Nikador's divine body. Of course, he had to test it out on a Titan King before going on to remold the Titan.
Fair.
The answer is very simple. Because the fragments of Nikador's soul are sealed in these statues. The calls that I've been hearing are coming from them.
I'm still wondering who that person is.
As long as we reassemble their soul, unite their divine core, they will recover their dignity as a Titan. You will then have a chance to triumph over them in battle. Indestructible
I see.
body.
So would this thing actually influence the fight later on? So like this reversing the past is like actually a canon history that, yeah, happened.
We finally found the root of everything. I'll find a way to stall it. To Titankin that have lost all reason, death is as intoxicating as nectar is to bees. Please, you must find a way to make Nikador's soul whole again. It is only by fixing this point in history that we can salvage the future of Amphoreus.
Yeah, we can
Let's see what you can do.
time again.
Delver of memories.
Ah, she's doing that again. Perform a miracle.
Unbelievable. This dark and derelict place. Is this the future of Kremnos? History has taken a wrong turn and must be set on the right course once more. Much time has passed, yet the Titan's soul remains fragmented. That covetous king and his servants would have turned to dust by now. Their scheme that once unfolded here has likewise been buried with them. You and I are both here to bring an end to this absurdity. So join me, comrade. Let us bring death onto that Titan.
Heavily. Good. Oh, I really need to get back into the game. Like, I feel like a bit lost. And I apologize for that, but I've just been like really way too busy to actually like probably keep up or like think about what's been happening here.
The sounds of battle. That's
Mighty. My commander's fighting against Nikador.
so. There are mortals who fight against fate, even in this hopelessly bleak era. I am impressed. but strength alone will not help them destroy an immortal body. That's why you and that girl went back in time seeking answers. Courage, honor, tenacity, sacrifice, reason. There are only 4 soul-forged statues here. If they did split Nikador's divinity into 5 parts, there is still one fragment of the soul that is missing. There's no trace. Let's just start with these first.
Okay.
Come, help me piece together Strife's divinity.
So, soul forging ceremony. Nikador's sword has been severed into 4 parts by the Gremnoans and is seated into 4 statues in the soul forging zone. He started trying swords in the statue's hands into the base to release one fragment of Nikador's divinity. The center of Sacrius, so grab a charging device, place it at the foot of the statue, then use to run space-time, like turns all in the return. Okay. After all 4 statues in the night space-time are activated, you can break the shackles on Nikador's divinity and advance the story. Okay. Then let's look around for a bit first. There's another Sacrius there. I'll just ignore that beast.
I can hear. I hear it. A part of Nikador's divinity is sealed within this.
I mean, yeah, we know. Oh, first one fixed already.
A testament that they have never once retreated from a battle. Even against the formless black tide from beyond the dense fog, they alone have raised their sword and faced the enemy head-on.
Nikador's courage! Break free from your shackles and return to your divine body.
Okay. This.
Voices are starting to pour in.
Return to version with something else is missing still. Ah! Okay, I need the base. I also need the coins. Oh wait. Is the other coin? And there's coin 3. Wait. Why is it easy? Oh, because it's 5 instead of 3 this time around. Is the 4th one? It's the 5th. Probably we have to place something somewhere again. The question is, what can I place around here? And I also lay a bridge. I need to pick this up. Put you down there. But I could go up. How far up can I go? Maybe we can find a coin somewhere around here. Ah, there it is. Found you. So, and I think I needed a bridge. And there, I went that path. Yep. I could punch something, but I'm not sure what I'm supposed to punch here. Disengage. And then we can rewind this one.
We shall hereby seal the God King's honor within this sword vessel. A testament that they have never plunged their divine lance into an enemy's back. Even when enemies close in from all sides, they have never conceded to evil schemes, fiercely guarding the warrior's dignity.
Nikador's honor! Break free from your shackles and return to your divine body!
Okay. And I can go up here. Preferably just ignore the archer. Okay, I can intake with the archer there. Oh, I can. Remove bridge. Move a few meters over. There's a gauge again. Maybe the chest. I'm gonna move it once more. Damn you if I third bridged a bit.
This thing?
Sorry.
What I've got is leagues beyond.
I could use these two. Mr. Ah. We'll be needing to go down there first. We can perform a miracle there. Also can be using that.
I am listening. Go on. Tell me your tale.
Yeah, I can just turn it on.
We shall
Sweet.
hereby seal the Dark King's tenacity within his sword vessel. A testament that their will is unyielding in the fight against the calamity of unknown origin. No
Come on.
matter how powerful
Accept my button presses, controller, thank you.
enough to corrupt the wills of other gods. They stand tall and upright in defiance of the turbulent fog, even till today.
Are you riding the motorcycle? No, okay.
Nikador's
It's just someone
tenacity!
being loud and annoying with a motorcycle outside.
Break free from your shackles and return to your divine body!
Okay. So, what will you do?
Divinity exists within this statue. Tell me everything that happened here.
I need me in a secret here. Can I do anything on this side actually? No, right? Finish these ones. Up. Down. I'm not seeing any bases here. Maybe that's just like in the future, I guess. Disengage. So, and then... We're gonna move here, right? Wait. I should keep you activated though. And now I have to figure out how I get down there so I can activate it. Okay. Because of course I have to activate it from down there. But I can't go up here from here. I mean, can I just do it from here? Like the past? Oh. It just needs me to do it in the past. Okay.
We shall hereby seal the God King's sacrifice within this sword vessel. A testament that their final words before sinking into dormancy were avowed to defend the world against the Black Tide. They used their own body as our city walls, keeping out and protecting us from the pervasive spread of madness. They are acutely aware that if the end times were to arrive, there would be nothing left in this world to conquer.
Nikador's sacrifice! Break free from your shackles and return to your divine body!
So now it's the question, where's this reason though? Oh wait, let me guess. Is that dude his reason? Is that the thing?
I was wrong all this while. The final fragment of divinity was never lost.
Yeah, because you're the final fragment,
I
right?
believe I know where it is.
Lord Nias, are we almost there?
Yes. There is just one last thing to do. No one knows when the Black Tide first appeared beyond the distant horizon. But when it slowly encroached upon Amphoreus' borders, Nikador was the first Titan to venture forth. During the battle against the Black Tide, their sanity began to slip away. In their prime, the Titan could obliterate an entire archipelago with a single slash. But they could not sever the root of this corruption. They battled the Black Tide by sheer will alone, but ultimately succumbed to it. Before their divinity could be completely corrupted, they removed a part of it.
Could it be?
The fragment of divinity that they stripped away. The Titan believed that their reason would someday respond to their calling, to return to their body, and fulfill their sacred mission.
I was a bit too quick there. Yeah, well, okay.
All of these,
They represent countless failed endeavors. With your help, I can finally put an end to everything.
Lord Nias, what do you intend to do?
Return to Nikador.
Courage, honor, tenacity, and sacrifice. They are all versions of me. Hearing the murmurs of these soul fragments has led me to a conclusion. Nikador's soul is corrupted beyond the point of salvation.
How do we
There
stop
is
them?
only one way to do so. The seal that binds their divinity is already broken. As long as we complete the soul forging here, Nikador will be whole once more. You will go into battle with a titan nearly at the zenith of their powers. And when that happens, the glory of slaying a god will also be presented before you.
What about you, Lord Nias?
I will return to where I came from and become a part of Nikador's divinity once more. In all likelihood, I will also be consumed by corruption. An inevitable course of action if we hope to end this madness.
You are willing to sacrifice yourself for a future you won't get to witness.
I mean, that's also part of his divinity.
This is my purpose. My origin. I am no mortal, and I do not fear death. Even so, will you still weep for me?
Of course.
All farewells in this world are sorrowful, Lord Nias.
Well, we haven't known each other for long. I have learned much from you. In return, I'll teach you a lesson of mine before I go. Do not detest your talent, and do not abhor death. Journeys and epics are only glorious and magnificent, because all things eventually fade to dust.
There's a lot of truth to that.
The embodiment of strife telling me about the majesty of the world. What an irony.
Civilizations only grow under strife. Humans instinctively loathe suffering. Yet suffering is the only thing that teaches them to stand unyielding and tall.
Do as you wish. Oh, I will do as you wish.
He knows what it truly means to go to battle. Perhaps he can be your inspiration. If you die by my lance, then there's no need to reflect on what I said. But if you should send me to my grave, promise me that you will use my Coreflame to fuel a roaring blaze and continue the fight against the Black Tide.
Good try.
On behalf of all the Chrysos heirs, I promise you.
I am Nikador, the Lance of Fury, the messenger of turmoil, and the embodiment of strife! Remember this! I am the scar that this world needs!
Ooh.
You hear that? What? They've returned!
Best me! Grabs me an edge! If hitting a warrior! Corpus Penis!
Ooh. Quick cutscene, not gonna lie. A sweet ending to a battle.
This is Nikador's true form. It's incredible. Well done on them. I was prepared to fight till the end of time.
A VIP has dropped by. Need a hand?
Oh wait. I misclicked there.
Just grace.
Character's been expected, but reducing the HP of the Conqueror or Be Conqueror restores the corresponding character's maximum restorable HP. Ah, okay. You have them.
The door to a whole new world.
Time to cleanse the filth.
Sure, I'll
The
play
truth.
along.
Everything in this world is bleeding.
No, it shouldn't be so much of a problem when you have like a shield over here.
Nothing but a void.
Spend freely.
Open sesame. Glimpse the unknown.
Watch your head. The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. All right. Watch your head.
I don't have time for games. Expand your thinking.
Give an inch and they'll take. They always deliver. We? There's no backing out now. For me or you.
Since you overcome the curse of immortality, destruction shall be your reward.
Titanium corpus has been reduced. Oh,
Open sesame. Watch it chrome.
and first right down.
Bad. I promise you, Lord Nihus, your nightmare will be over soon. Everything in this world is bleeding.
Expand your thinking.
Who's the little backstabber?
Curiosity. Endless riddle. Nothing but a void.
We? There's no backing out now. For me or you.
I'm doing a good damage again, so.
The dice have been cast. Or maybe I'll take it all. All right.
I didn't expect this to be harder, but
Bring an end to strife, once
Huh?
and for all.
Hedge your bets.
even that is not doing really much damage.
Open sesame. Glimpse the unknown.
Be a your body and mind.
Curiosity. Endless riddle. Nothing but a void. Expand your thinking. Watch it chrome.
Who's the little backstabber?
Sure, I'll play along.
Victory is at hand. Time for the final blow.
Master.
Now.
Ooh. Ready? But not gonna lie, not as awesome as Acheron's cutscene.
No longer must one wield a sword. From here on, the world shall no longer know strife.
And we got a first Coreflame.
Over.
Or like the first Coreflame we need to retrieve or help with retrieving.
Nikador's Coreflame.
Time passes quickly. It's been a long time since the last Titan fell. Now that the Lance of Fury is no more, we Chrysos heirs are one step closer to the Genesis, as foretold in the prophecy.
The silence here is stifling. The city feels so unfamiliar now that its Titan is gone.
You've exchanged thousands of blows with them. Your ears are probably just not used to this peace and quiet.
Where he has been like battling for what? I don't know how long this took. This wasn't the span of a day, but at least a few hours, I would guess.
What's
I have an agreement with the Titan. The Chrysos heirs will take away their Coreflame and use it to start a bright blaze that'll illuminate our path onward.
You spoke with Nikador.
They were protecting the world from something.
What did they say? Please. I need to know.
Not now, Lord Mighty. I'll tell you everything once we return to Akama.
Aglaya mentioned that someone must touch the Coreflame and absorb it to become its temporary receptacle. Mighty, do you...
This honor is yours. Isn't it something you've been longing for?
But you're more deserving of it. You sustained all these new wounds from fighting them.
If you have any idea how exhausting it is to fight a protracted battle, you should know that pointless arguments are the last thing I want to get into now.
Fair.
A little back and forth wouldn't hurt much. Coming to a decision so easily makes it seem like this is not at all a life-changing undertaking, you know? Come with me then, Coreflame. The vortex of Genesis is awaiting your return.
Alright, Feynon. Right, I forgot that Hung still isn't voiced.
I don't think I felt anything at all. Or rather, it felt a lot easier than I expected. I had assumed that bearing the Coreflame would take a lot more out of me.
Okay.
In any case, let's return to Akama and share news of our victory with the two demigods.
Isn't he a demigod too now? Me friend? Return together?
Although he was
nice.
but a part of Nikador, he was nevertheless a hero in his own right. Go with the rest, mister. I will catch up with you later. I would like to talk to Lord Nias again. One last time.
Kazras picks up a piece of Naeus' fragments.
Lord Nias. Lord Nikador. Can you hear me? I know that your only wish right now is to rest in peace. But you are the only one with answers to my deepest doubts. So, forgive me for disturbing you. Please tell me, do you know where Thanatos is? I must find them. The half of me that I've been deprived of since birth. I must take it back from them.
Oh. A half she has been deprived of since birth. Interesting phrasing.
I see. So even the Strife Titan has never seen death in the flesh. I will continue this arduous journey, even if I must travel to every corner of Amphoreus.
And we have rid that Amphoreus. I bet we will sooner or later fight against the Death Titan. I mean, that's what our goal is. To get all the Coreflames.
I understand. The Chrysos heirs will fulfill the promise we made and see your unfinished work to its end. Such a peaceful end is not befitting of you, the bringer of strife into this world. But it's a good thing it's just me here. No one else can see what you look like in the final moments of your life. Poets will still describe you as an embodiment of madness and corruption. The god of war who incinerated all of their glory. Yet, at this moment, I am willing to send you into the gentle embrace of death, to a sweet land full of blossoming flowers. Farewell, Titan.
Nice. Just reading that the lift has dropped like 1% because of the loading screen. But it's because we're loading stuff.
Aggie! They're back!
We completed the mission, Treeby. No broken limbs or severe injuries. Just a fiery Coreflame in the palm of my hand.
Sweet.
I can feel the Coreflame's warmth. Well done, Finan. It has been far too long since Amphoreus last saw the birth of a demigod.
Okay, I was right. Okay,
Having
he's a
you
demigod now.
take Nikador's place will surely invigorate the spirits of those in the holy city.
I want to be honest about this. I believe Mighty is the better candidate. He was once the crown prince of Kremnos, after all, and much of his lifetime was spent fighting alongside Nikador. He is more worthy of the title of Strife than I am.
You have thought much about this, sweet child. But there is one thing you overlooked. The qualities you've mentioned are very likely the reasons my Demos refused this Coreflame.
Okay.
I do not doubt his strength and talents. In fact, he must have imagined himself becoming a god 1,000 times over. But he turned it down because he does not want to lead his people down the same path again.
But sooner or later he will have to get a Coreflame.
So I will ask you once more. Have you made up your mind, Finan of ID's Elysiae?
I am ready for this. I will shoulder the burden of divinity alongside the both of you. I am willing to make the necessary sacrifices.
Very good.
This day has finally come, Snowy. You've been wanting this all along, right?
If the prophecy hadn't found me back then, I would still be roaming the world aimlessly. Right now, though, I live for the sole purpose of dedicating myself to the mission of the Chrysos heirs.
I never once doubted your resolve. This time tomorrow, the Chrysos heirs will gather at the Vortex of Genesis to surrender the Coreflame that once belonged to Nikador, the Lance of Fury. Remember, this is unlike the unchanging rites our priests perform. No one knows the true cost a mortal must pay to accept Strife's divine authority. Your road ahead is still full of uncertainty.
Could I like kill him, or why is she being so cautious about it?
Use this time to properly rest, Finan.
I understand. Until tomorrow, then.
But yeah, if you should be rested, then don't give it Mighty, because I think Mighty will like take weeks to get back up to speed. We'll need a long time of recovery. It's so peaceful as if nothing even happened. Protected by 2 demigods after all. The Amphoreus must have an extraordinary spirit to be able to enjoy their lives even in such troubled
They
times.
have Aglaya and Treeby to thank for that. It is because of their protection that the citizens are able to enjoy peace. Where did Mighty go?
He was exhausted, so he already went back to rest. Fair, very fair.
Our victory might not have been possible without your help. I'm sure you've heard enough words of gratitude, but it's only right that I...
Give me a moment that, like... I was, in the past, heating with like a wood oven in here, but we have now like a proper central heating in this place now. I just need to turn it up a bit. Because it's still be a bit chilly here. So give me a second for that. Oh, I'm back. And yeah, before you ask, yes, I've been bearing like this chilly temperature for like 45 minutes. Yes. But it's getting to a point where my body is saying like, no, please get some proper heating for the room, thank you. Or like didn't get some proper heating, but get like the room warmed up properly.
Right! It would be the first time I thanked you, so thank you for your help, Miss Mem?
What's next for us?
Aglaya will gather us at the Vortex of Genesis this time tomorrow, where we'll perform a ritual to surrender the Coreflame. She only mentioned the Chrysos heirs, but if I invite you two, I'm sure she'll welcome your presence.
I guess we're part of the club now. Is everything you should know about this ritual?
From what Aglaya said, no one can predict what's going to happen, because each Titan's divine authority is unique. That's why I hope both of you can be there tomorrow. It'll bolster my confidence.
Oh, we got it back.
That's settled then. The night's all yours, but get some rest before tomorrow's ritual. I should also take this time to sort out my thoughts. I'll see you soon, my friends.
To be going on, Tamo, you seemed troubled. Yeah, I did. I guess it's understandable seeing how he's about to experience something extraordinary. The title may only be the local gods of Amphoreus, but a moral ascending to something else altogether sounds like a lot to take in. I have a lot to think about too, true. Oh, you're right. So much happened in so short a time that we haven't had the time to consider our own predicament. Our car's crap, we've lost contact with the crew, and everything beyond the sky is taboo here. Gonna lose my lock-in streak. Should have bought games you could play offline. I do have some old-timey games with me, but I doubt you'd be interested. Oh no, retro games are nice. Oh, oh yeah. Once finance is essential chore is over, we should start looking hard at these problems of ours. For now though, let's just head back to the bath chamber, rest and give ourselves. Let's do that.
What are you folks going to do next?
Go to the mission target.
I'd love to go in and take a look.
Come on, Gnome up door. Hey, what's the crystal? Exhaustion envelops you at this moment. No guard of Amphoreus could pull your gaze away from this logic chair. you sleepy? I can see your eyelids growing heavy. Wait, why can we probably understand like mem now with like coherent sentences? Go to sleep then if you're tired. Snoozey snooze. But isn't it always daytime in the city? How do you fall asleep like this? Wait, something seems off. I didn't notice. I get embarrassed if it keeps staring at me like that. And there's knots in my fur. Is it my ears? No, they seem fine. Look, I can even flap them. Oh, so you can speak 4 sentences. Oh, you're right, I'm speaking 4 sentences now. Not gonna lie, it's hard focusing and reading while mem goes like mem the entire time. Jesus. Oh, it feels amazing being able to speak fluently, but why do I speak in such a proper and cutesy manner now? I mean, referring to myself instead of first person and all. Oh, Pui. You didn't ask me like this, no judging. Never mind, since I'm the forgiving type. Now that I'm a bit more used to it, I don't sound as bad. So you can tell me about yourself now? I don't remember anything about myself. Oh, my head hurts. I've got feeling though. As long as we continue to collect the fragments of memories, get across Amphoreus, reward it with something really, really good. How should I put it? Anyway, I just know that this word is very important to me. Yeah, I'm not gonna like take the 4 bragging answers. I feel like that's just too silly. Once again, it's all down to the one guy in his dog. I know a dog or pet. I am. Am I? Anyhow, I'm an important character for sure. I think I'm getting sleepy. The light feels so nice and warm. Even my first toasty one. I can fall asleep I'll take a break too. Wait, did you fall asleep while like floating? You're going to things in a dream, and at the edge of the dreamscape you hear a whisper. Open this book. I'll be waiting for you in the past. Wait, what? You heard about Kitsune Tamamo now drop in the strand of nameless recollection. We called mighty story into the pages. Whose moustache comes into view? The flame chasing people, those forgotten stories as I have written. Das Prince Mighty Moss, a name bathed in blood. Among the soldiers there rose the famed city-state Cragnatsune, place warriors longed for, to be crowned champion.
There's no glory to be found in an accolade, only obtainable through slaughter.
To be crowned champion of the Cragnatsune Festival was an honor that only the cream of the crop could attain. There's no glory to be found in the accolade only obtainable through slaughter. A man blocks my way. His name is Mighty Moss, Crown Prince of Cragnatsune. Despite being a man of a few words, news of his deed had traveled far and wide. His tale is an extraordinary one, they say. Cast off a cliff by his father at birth, he plunged into the sea of souls and drifted for 9 years.
Huh. He managed to survive all of that?
Even the god of death turned him away.
An immortal body, a gift bestowed upon the man. As with every other Kaiser's heirs in Amphoreus, a blessing, yet also his curse. Detective Terman is seated at a table, expecting me to break the silence. He forces a cup filled to the brim with a crimson liquid. We consider it a Gremnon tradition to sustain the bodies with fresh blood. In popular legends, everybody on the battlefield was taken.
Arrogant amateur historian.
He sees straight from my pretense. His gaze is keen as an piercing alliance.
This is pomegranate juice.
The man scoffs. The reason it's called a wild tale is because Castrum Gremnos has long vanished. When the guard descended into madness, the city likewise became shrouded in fog. It was said that during the final battle of Castrum Gremnos, this man took to the battlefield. Cutting down countless foes, fighting in a sea of blood, he shoved his spear through the heart of the enemy king. At the tip of that spear was directed at a son omelet. A chatter breaks out among the people, and the man rises to leave. The truth of such rumors, he speaks only through his distant silhouette. A silhouette of a body that has withstood endless trials and faced death innumerable times, but bore not a single mark. Mighty Moss, a hero of Europe, a traitor of Gremness. And I can't finish reading it probably. Flame Chaser's path has been lit. Okay. Oh, there's like more parts to it as well. Hey, light up! What's got is a series? What's with the book? Oh, I have no clue. I was even in this thing I knew. I woke up here. This here too. Does that mean... Did our hearts connect in a dream? Is there a way we can avoid reading? Oh, there must be another explanation. I have no idea, everything's a bit fussy. Let's just say it's some kind of mystic bond for now. Although I'm completely in the dark, I wrote a story. They say dreams are veils cast by Oronix. Could be a gift from them. It appears that Titan cherishes you just as much as I do. Again, I had a bedtime story. I love bedtime stories. Please read one to me. I mean, we just read one. I've got a hunch that the beautiful star we just saw is a treasure that brings stories. Now, travel that we are sure to encounter many more. Let's keep our eyes peeled and dive into reading together. We need to collect tons of bedtime stories then, Damo. You can read them to me. It's in the book. Okay, then we have like the Flame Chaser's paths now. Just like this whole thing. First Saga of Heroes. This book is dedicated to someone. Ah. So, Mighty Moss, a hero of You're now a traitor of criminals, the Petricidal Ground Prince. Okay. Offers recompense. Oh. It will give us Eidolons and such. Okay. We were having a strange dream somewhere else in Nakama.
You should take this opportunity to rest, Lord Finon. The Coreflame ritual is tomorrow.
Today, tomorrow, what difference does it make? It's always morning in Akima under Kethali's protection. So long as the light continues to shine this brightly, I won't be getting any sleep. Why force myself to shut my eyes when I can instead take this time to calm my mind and gather my thoughts? That counts as rest too.
Have you thought things through, then?
Not at all. Everything's a jumbled mess still. I don't even know where to start. The Coreflame was blazing hot in my palm in the beginning. But it has completely cooled off now. I can barely feel it.
Okay.
Miss Casterus, does this mean I'm a good match for Nikador?
I don't quite get how it works, but if it's going to put you at ease, then I will say yes to that.
She doesn't even know herself.
Thank you. That's the abyss in the distance. Oh, that reminds me of the question I didn't get to ask. Back in the temple with the scales of justice, when Orynyx was trying to deter us, why did you stop me, Miss Casterus?
Because I knew there must be another solution. Something more important than the fate of Amphoreus. It is far too cruel and unfair to ask that of you.
You should know that I would have gone ahead if Don Hung hadn't come up with an answer in time.
I know. We should not have hesitated then. I stopped you before I even realized it myself. It's fortunate we had the both of them there with us.
Yeah. It's a good thing we had them.
Are you still thinking about the past, Lord Finon?
Every waking moment.
Okay, what exactly about it though?
I lied to the two demigods just now. I told them the duty of the Chrysos heirs is all I think about now. Do you think I managed to slip by Aglaïa's golden threads this time?
No one fools her, Lord Finon. She merely chooses to turn a blind eye to our lies.
You're right. How foolish of me to think I got away with it. I often wonder if someone as ordinary as me can really become a hero. I thought defeating Nikador would quell the voice of doubt in my mind. But it has only grown louder.
I mean, fair. He has lots of responsibility to be dealt with, so of course he's feeling the pressure.
I don't have the right words for you now, but I know you're far from ordinary, Lord Finon. Mighty often calls you Deliverer in jest, but I don't believe he means it mockingly.
And I think it's on purpose referencing Kevin Kashlana and like his imperial.
I should probably shut out these pointless thoughts and empty my mind until the hour of the ritual. I did that before sitting for Treeby's history exam. Who in the world could hope to go over those piles of documents and slates? I decided I was better off resigning myself to fate. That way I'd get more time to play and practice with my sword.
How did you do on the exam, then?
My score? I don't remember anymore. All I remember is Treeby punishing me to a full week of cleaning the Chrysos heir's bath, and no one was allowed to help me.
So High Priest Treeby can be strict too.
Okay.
Please continue with this mentality, Lord Finon. I believe you'll be all right.
I hope this will turn out good for us.
Thank you, Miss Casterus. I think I'll stay here for a little while and keep all of those unruly thoughts out. It's not like anything will come of them anyway. The sights of Ides Elysiae, my homeland, have been flashing before my eyes lately. Those Cremnoans mastered some cutting-edge technology. If only I could separate my soul from my body too. That way I'd be able to fly my soul back to the comforting fields of my homeland anytime.
Yeah, so he's like thinking back about his homeland. This is like, I'm guessing a bit homesick, let's say.
That's the only place I can be momentarily at peace.
And to hurt us? As Amphoreus in a familiar corner of the cosmos.
An utterly adventure. Feel free to replace blank with whatever description you see fit. Oh, I bet you're as curious as I am. So, what's going to happen next? Keep it together. All that excitement isn't going to get you anywhere, you know? Why don't you follow me into another tale on the other side of the cosmos? Ta-da! Recognize this place? Herta Space Station. The base
fuck?
of a genius and the cradle of science.
I'm a bit confused.
Look at all these puppets! Aren't they dearly exquisite? Let's just say I've already heard many others secretly gushing. She looks so pretty on more than one occasion. If you ask me though, they barely did justice to Madame Herta's beauty. Maybe just 10%. No, not even 1% of the real deal. Now, I'm no fawner here, just stating an objective fact. Remember this scene? Oh, it evokes so much emotion in me. The esteemed Madame Herta, Genius Society number 83, asking the great Noose a question. An attempt to gain a peek into the divinity's mysteries through them. Alright, so continuing from where we left off last time, this is where everything would begin for the genius smart enough to rewrite the history of the entire
Wait, what?
Fourth mirror? Who exactly are you talking to?
The fourth mirror because it's fourth wall breaking. I like these subtle details in their puns.
Why, I was just ramping it up for our grand appearance, Madame Herta.
So a dramatic debut? But what are the odds of that happening? Sure, slightly plausible, if I did manage to talk to Droid Head. But guess what's the problem? They have no reaction whatsoever.
But look at this, Madame Herta. You're standing before Noose here.
Oh, that? That's a hologram. What? I can't possibly summon the real Droid Head here, can I?
What's going on?
What? You mean to say you've just been reciting your lines before a hologram?
Yeah, creating dramatic value. Isn't that what you're most obsessed with? Moving on. Don't try, but you wouldn't even begin to imagine how difficult it is to send a message to Noose. And I went all out for it.
Okay.
Powering the audience system alone required me to reconfigure the energy supply of the entire space station. I had to switch it to hibernate mode before rebooting everything. Do you have any idea how much that costs?
How much? How much?
She's literally talking to a mirror. Fair enough. I'm not gonna even question it anymore.
I'm not in charge of finance. Go pose that to Asta instead.
Oh, you don't know either.
I am Herta herself, the emanator of erudition, and a true blue genius. Why would I be holding the purse strings? That menial task is beneath me.
You're absolutely right, Madame Herta. The IPC should really be providing a genius like you with all that you require, so you can freely dive into any research that tickles your fancy. With that said, Herta herself, emanator of erudition and true blue genius. What do you plan to do now?
What else can I do? Identify what's malfunctioning within the audience system and fix it, of course.
Okay, the audience system. Wait. It's like us playing the game literally the audience system. It wouldn't be the first time the Honkai universe does something like that. Honkai and Bigford literally did this a few times. Around the end of like part 1. Especially all of like the I lambda character. As of Ijon.
Don't take offense to my candid words, Madam Herta. You may be proficient in many aspects, but is hands-on work really one of your strong suits? I humbly suggest for you to contact Steven instead.
Contact him and expose how I shelled out a bomb to send a message to Droidhead, only to screw up everything else?
All right. I get it.
Good that you do. There. That's the audience systems terminal. Come, walk with me. We'll check what's wrong with it.
Aye, ma'am. Oh, but I can't walk. I can only float.
This conversation is so stupid.
What's with your witty remarks today?
I kind of like it though. Oh, we got another remembrance pod. Answers within the mirrors. Okay. Oh, we are on another space station.
This is the audience system? Hi, it looks just like the simulated universe.
Keen observation. They share the same fundamental logic and are pretty much identical in that regard.
Ah, I see. We call this referencing and not appropriation, right?
Corrected call out.
One more stupid remark from you, and you can watch Fifth Mirror reference your role because I'm going to be dropping you as my assistant.
I mean, this conversation is silly, but I love it. It's funny as hell.
Focus now. The audience system is divided into 3 zones: energy supply, computing, and communications. Each zone operates independently and will only be integrated via the path of erudition when the system is booted. Sending a message to Droidhead involves more intricacies than you can imagine. If routine trials and maintenance on such an elaborately sophisticated system are already as bad as squaring circles, then it's no surprise for glitches like this to crop up.
I see. So, Madam Herta, can you use your professional judgment to tell which zone the glitch is in?
Of course. All 3.
Wow.
No sweat. They'll be up and running again after some simple technical tweaking. The 3 zones are compartmentalized, so we're going to have to troubleshoot them one at a time. Let's start with the energy supply zone. Get ready, and then we'll go over.
I'm just a mirror, Madam Herta. If you're ready, then your reflection in me will also be ready to go. Brr, why is this energy supply zone so cold? Brr, I'm already frosting up.
Okay.
Why else? I've converted the energy core that supplies all of Herta Space Station into imaginary state and stored it in this zone. If not for the ultra-low temperature here, the space station would have long blasted up into the sky.
How do you achieve this cooling system, though? How?
But aren't we already in the sky?
You're just a mirror? I don't need you to take on comic relief, too.
She's already doing this the entire time, though.
Where did those things come from? Corrupted data? Reanimated systemic rust? No, not likely. It can't be the Legion's second ambush, right? Whatever. We have to get rid of them anyway. All right, stay close and try to avoid shattering to pieces.
So she just gotta bonk them? Fair enough.
Give an inch and they'll take a mile. I always deliver.
Impressive. Almost. Open sesame.
Immerse yourself in it. Be of your body and mind.
Sure, I'll play along.
for a lesson. Immerse yourself in it. Time to cleanse the filth.
Watch your head.
I know. Conqueror King, okay. Not sure what his achievement was for, but okay.
Take a look. This is pure genius in action.
Lose some, win some. Don't let me down.
Curiosity. Endless riddle. Nothing but a boy.
Agree? There's no backing out now. For me or you.
Helpless open sesame. Watch a crumb.
Self-inflicted misery.
The dice bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Never seen perfection before? Expand your thinking.
The truth. Everything in this world is bleeding. Just graze. Yeah.
Open sesame.
It's a simple fight, so it's
And Madam Herda never fails to impress. Those things are no match for you.
A piece of cake. Now that this place is cleaned up, let's set everything in order and move on to the next zone.
What's up with the memory bottle though?
This, ma'am?
Looks like one of those memory bubbles. It's not worth that much attention. You'll find many more in other zones.
Is that so?
But don't do anything. Okay.
What in the... How did all these disgusting bugs get in here?
We're going to need out-of-this-world computing capability if we hope to meet Droidhead. If we can't churn out calculations faster than a Yottaflop's computer, then we can forget about having them notice our existence. But computers with too high a computing capability tend to attract computing stings like them. No one knows how these creatures evolved from their progenitor, the propagation.
Also, I'm just noticing like the pocket watch he has there. Just a nice detail I noticed. Is it like referencing this like super like popular artwork?
Oh, the mysteries of life. But even so, they can't compare to a talking mirror. A question on the side, Madam Herda? You have these powerful supercomputers and so, what are they normally programmed to calculate?
Is that
Good
important?
question.
All that matters is that they work and are able to attract Droidhead's attention.
I suggest meeting Miss Asta for a chat when you have time.
All right.
Curiosity. Endless riddle. Nothing but a boy.
Don't let me down.
Help Luke expand your thinking. Watch a crumb.
Damn.
Amazing. But then again, it's me we're talking about.
Give an inch and they'll take. I always deliver.
Open sesame.
Allow me to purge the root of the time to cleanse the filth.
Stop multiplying. Stop multiplying yourself.
We? There's no backing out now. For me or you. Who's the little backstabber?
Helpless as ever. Expand your thinking.
Boom. Oh, that's small.
No dirty tricks.
Curious? Endless riddle. Nothing but a void. Self-inflicted misery. Never seen open sesame. Glimpse the unknown.
Where are you going?
Yuck, yuck! Help me! Go from those bugs got onto my reflective surface!
Clean up after yourself. Can't you just wipe it off with your hands?
Ah! Good one there.
With those annoying bugs squashed, we're done fixing the computing zone too.
Sweet.
These computers will get up to speed soon. Now we're just one final step away from requesting an audience with Droid Head.
Our last stop is the communication zone?
Oh? You have a good memory. Let's go see what's wrong in that zone.
There's a memory bubble here too.
Why are you so interested in it?
Because I'm curious.
Okay, I'll admit it. I find them somewhat creepy.
I find them interesting and curious.
What's all this? I didn't think your puppets would be in here too, Madam Herda.
Unsurprisingly, the communication zone is where a bridge for communication will be formed between Droid Head and the space station.
So it just needs people to oversee the communication.
Aggregating the path energy of the erudition, then firing a bond at the Eon. This is as good as tapping someone on the shoulder who's sure to turn back to look at you. Alas, our work is never this simple. Putting aside all that onerous legwork, a single glance from Droid Head could vaporize the entire space station if we're ill-prepared.
Damn.
I see. So letting the space station go into hibernation is a protective measure of sorts. To prevent it from slipping into operational overload and turning into a scrap world?
Very perceptive for a mirror.
Mirror see. And here. Mirror do. No, I neither have eyes nor ears. This zone seems to be
What's that, no mouth?
fine. These puppets are doing their job and I don't see any obvious malfunction.
Things may look fine only on the surface.
Madam Herda, behind you. Huh? What does she want?
Let me take a look. This puppet should be number 2757.
How did you tell?
Good question.
Shh! Don't distract me when I'm checking the puppet's parameters. 2757. That's strange.
What's wrong? Madam Herda?
The replica personality module is off. Well, that can't be. This parameter is set to be enabled by default. And the utterly absurd module has also been disabled? Something's definitely wrong here. I checked
utterly
a couple
absurd
days ago
module.
and made sure every puppet has it switched on.
Wait, why would every puppet want an utterly absurd module?
The attack, anything, everything module
No, wait. Why do you even have such presets?
Very good question.
is enabled. Intruder detected. Drats. Come and help me, Mirror. Anything, everything, attack!
You're finding out the puppets now?
These are mimetic remnants of the Remembrance? So they were the ones that corrupted and tampered with the settings of my puppets?
Children's on the mute.
Sesame.
Time to cleanse the filth. The truth. Everything in this world is bleeding.
I hit the mark.
Never seen perfection before. Expand your thinking.
Egad! What a close shave! But why are these remembrance memes even showing up here?
That's not the only one. Look at them. Number 7631 and number 10136 are affected too.
Can't you do a factory reset on them?
Sorry to disappoint. The Absolutely Not module has been enabled, so not even I get to bypass its permissions. Whoopsie.
What were you really trying to achieve with these creations?
Just some toys to amuse myself with. Finding the source of the corruption can wait. These puppets no longer have use now that I'm here. Take them all out. Defective goods ought to be sent back to the repair center.
I urge you to go easy on them for the sake of the space station.
Is that it?
Okay, we're just attacking it like that. I would like to like would be
Give an
like
inch,
proper
and I'll
Herda
take
puppets
mine.
fights, but I guess not.
Don't let me down.
Curious? Endless. Riddle. Nothing but a void.
The dice have been bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Helpless open sesame. Watch it crumble. Amazing. But then again, it's me we're talking about.
Is that a memory bubble somewhere around here? I just want to look for one.
Take a look. This is pure genius in action.
Lose some, win some. I always deliver. There's no backing out now. For me or you.
Never seen perfect. Expand your thinking.
Self-inflicted misery. May the foul stench dissipate quickly. Yeah.
I hit the mark. Ah.
Give an inch.
No dirty tricks already.
Open sesame.
I'm going for
Curious? Endless riddle. Nothing but a void.
Who's the little backstabber?
Sweet.
They're completely battered. Save for their heads.
It's me we're Never strike someone in the face. The same goes for puppets.
I guess.
I'm picking up signals for more puppets somewhere further in. Let's go take a look.
Or is it like the puppet army gonna be there?
A memory bubble. Tucked away this far in?
Huh. I think I know what this is about now. This is interesting. But we can leave that for later. Let's take care of the malfunctioning puppets first.
Let's go to you in then. So it's always so long. Alright, there was this part of Data Better too. Okay, it's not an army of puppets, it's just one. Question is if it's good or bad.
Number 0988. The pride of my creations.
Should I even be curious?
Puppets before her were all as dull as brick walls, mundane and uninspired. I distinctly recall number 0988 being the first puppet I imbued with a magical surprise. Some other puppets that came later also got to enjoy similar privileges.
Good to know. But did anyone ask?
Fear not, Mirror. You have to remember that being a genius means you're destined to solve challenge after challenge. There's no time for rest.
Can I just be on the sidelines this time?
What's the Marissa scared of?
Oh, look, a VIP.
Ah, it's interesting.
Don't let me down.
Watch your head.
May the foul stench dissipate. Quick time to cleanse the filth.
It's on me. The dice have been bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Lee, there's no backing out now. For me or you.
No dirty tricks, alright?
Misery.
Watch your head.
Never seen perfection before. Expand your thinking. Curiosity, endless riddle. Nothing but a void. Open sesame. Glimpse the unknown.
Do good damage.
Almost.
Allow me
And he
to
barely
burst
is
the root
getting
of
any
the
damage in.
problem.
Where there's a will, there's a way.
Expand your thinking.
May the foul stench just be of your body and not the truth. Everything in this world is bleeding.
Never seen perfection before. Open sesame.
Who's the little backstabber?
Curiosity, endless riddle.
Not even do
Nothing
anything.
but a void. I don't have time for games.
Oh, man, sad. I don't have enough skill points.
Just a graze.
Watch your head. The dice have been bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Don't let me down.
No dirty tricks,
Lee, there's no backing out now. For me or you. Self-inflicted misery.
Allow me to purge the root of the problem. Time to cleanse the filth.
Never seen perfection before.
Let's do it. I forgot I need another skill point.
Spend freely. Watch your head.
It barely did any damage, Jesus.
The dice have bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Curiosity, endless riddle. Nothing but a void. Open sesame. Watch it crumble.
Bam.
Oh, that was close. I almost shattered.
Don't be melodramatic. Working even a single brain cell of mine to take out foes like her is an outright waste of my smarts.
I take it we've taken care of the problems in all 3 zones? Does that mean?
Not yet. there's something else we need to deal with. It seems we've had a little tag-along all this while.
Us?
You've got quite the sharp eye, Madam Herta. Would you like us to help?
Sure. Go ahead and summon the whole team, Fourth Mirror. Considering the gravity of our endeavor, we can't allow a little thief to spoil the show.
It would? Oh, the memory bubble.
Parasite of the remembrance. Do you truly think your atrocious disguise can outwit the keen sight of a genius like myself? Once you're reflected in my mirrors.
Ah, memory keeper.
You can forget about escaping.
Oh dear, this is bad. Right, stay alive, and again, I can strive. Retreat into the memory zone for now. I can always regroup and try again.
Someone hasn't been paying attention. Didn't hear me, did you? For those petty tricks of yours. Do you actually think you can slip away right under my nose?
Herta. Madam Herta, wait. What do you want with me? I'll spill it all. The garden's secrets, and what they're after. Everything. Please, just spare me.
Oh?
Well, is that all you've got to say while your life is at stake? That's hardly worth anything.
It's just like that she says, like, the motivation of the Garden of Recollection is not worth much. And we don't, like as a player, don't even know what the Garden of Recollection is motivation, and I really want to know it.
Need a little refresher? I am Herta, Genius Society number 83, the one to unravel the mystery behind the imaginary leakage phenomenon, and key holder of the imaginary implosion pulse. Do you honestly believe I'd seek any counsel from you?
I...
Hush now. Keep quiet. This is my moment to shine, so just listen. You crept in here to steal Noose's memories, didn't you? And messing with my precious audience system is just a ruse to lure me here, so I can lead you to them. What a shame. You're only a step away from completing the mission assigned to you. As if. Truth is, you never stood a chance from the get-go.
I like her though. She's like, they're portraying her as already badass.
Think I only have Fourth Mirror following me around? Oh, then you've let your guard down. Because her siblings have long been watching your every move. Now, let me think. What kind of punishment should I subject a brazen thief like you to? Oh, I know. You garden folk have a fondness for mirrors, huh? How about letting you enjoy some quality time with your favorite object? A mirror. As for the length of your punishment, let's keep it mildly punitive. How about 100th of a lifetime? That should be enough for some serious self-reflection. Oh, cheer up. You can still do your part for this world while trapped in a mirror. For all you know, your weak path energy could just help me get Droid Head looking this way. Oh, I should make myself clear. When I said 100th of a lifetime, I meant my lifetime. At long last, we can finally be at ease now that we've nipped those problems in the bud.
This is yummy.
Did the mirror eat the memo snatcher?
Oh, cut that out! Those weird noises make me seem like I've got a few screws loose. Put that little thief to
You
sleep
do.
for now. We can decide her fate later.
Oh, sweet and venerable Madam Herta, when did your heart turn this tender?
The audience system has been rebooted. This is finally it. After all that I have done to reach you, droid head, you better not snub me.
Oh, now I want to see what's called
The path space. This isn't a figment of the simulated universe, but a perfectly tangible and accessible space.
Oh.
Right. Now's not the time to wallow in nostalgia. Droid head, will you answer me?
Madam Herta, we picked up some voices from the space.
Let me hear them.
Ooh, binary.
Is this binary arithmetic? Could it be droid head?
Okay, not binary.
Wait. There shouldn't be a 2 in binary arithmetic.
Yep.
Is this some kind of prank?
Mm-hmm.
Madam Herta, we're hearing those voices again. What now? What should we do?
Keep your cool, second mirror. What did they say this time? Play it again for me.
I don't think so. No, could be. It would.
Door locked. No, this isn't the voice of the path at all. What in the world is going on?
That's weird.
Madam Herta, those lads outside seem to be discussing something interesting. Want to listen in on them?
Why is it laughing like that?
Third mirror. Stop that nightmarish cackle. It's giving me goosebumps. Wait. Did you say those lads outside? Could it be?
Why don't you listen for yourself?
This isn't right. I'm sure we got intruders in the lab.
Wait, what? Wait.
I'm not sure she'll be happy about it, but you got even talking to ways.
Wait! Stop! Whatever you're about to do? No, don't even think about it. Whoever you are, you better not interrupt me right now. I must continue forward. Just a few more steps and I'll be able to see Droid Head.
So someone is there with her, like Mr. Yang is there with someone.
Is something wrong, Madam Herta?
No, that's nothing. I was just thinking.
Madam Herta? I think you'll want to listen to the voices from beyond this space.
Oh, Yang and Sunday.
Wait, what are they up to? Is this the Harmony? Ridiculous. Hoping to stop me with such cheap parlor tricks. Not a chance.
What do they want from her though?
keep going. We haven't seen news yet.
Forget it, Mirror. Let's just leave.
Leave? Surely, you're not suggesting we stop the audience experiment right now? That's beyond all reason, ma'am. We went through so much just to get here. And now we're just one step away from making contact with the Eon themselves. Please! You know how insanely costly it is to reboot the audience system.
But if I were to ignore those two intruders and continue onward, when Droidhead casts their gaze upon the space station, the blast of energy generated in that instant is sure to burn them to a crisp.
Yang about to trigger a next nuclear bomb or something like that.
Experiments can always be repeated, but humans cannot be brought back to life.
Oh, Madam Herder, so wasn't kind. I am truly a lucky mirror to have found the best possible master.
Enough! Don't use that nauseatingly fawning tone on me. Looks like I'll have to abort this prematurely again. But mark my words, Droidhead. I will be back for you.
Madam Herta? You're finally awake.
You two? Oh, my plan is ruined. And it's all thanks to you.
Your plan?
My sincerest apologies, Madam Herta. We weren't aware this was a part of your plan. The space station was in complete darkness when we arrived, so Sunday and I assumed something bad had happened. We continued further into the space station, hoping to find the cause of the blackout, and that's when we chanced upon your actual self.
I need puppet, but a real one.
How did you get in?
The door wasn't locked.
All right, fine. I am a person of reason, after all. You're not to blame for this. I am familiar with Mr. Yang of the Astral Express. But the one next to you?
Looks like Madam Herta doesn't pay much attention to cosmic news.
Okay.
Please pardon my manners. It is unbecoming of me to forget the most basic of courtesies amid all that has happened. My name is Sunday, and I'm just a passenger of the Express.
And this, unremarkable passenger happens to be a Harmony Pathstrider? Do you take me for a child? In any case, I don't suppose you came all the way here just to check on how the space station is doing?
Well, we were worried for a moment there, but it's good to know the space station isn't in any kind of trouble.
Are they here to get Herta to help them because we went missing in action?
We're here because of Amphoreus, Madam Herta.
Why does that not surprise me?
Oh, something occurred to you?
No! I've told Himiko everything I know. Nothing about the world sounds right. Droidhead has cast their gaze upon numerous worlds in the past, and every one of them is etched in my mind. So how could I possibly not know about it? Perhaps those garden folks lied to you. Anyhow, I've looked up the name Amphoreus in the simulated universe. Though clearly irrelevant results have already been filtered out, there's still an unbelievably long list of generated results. Something about how the divine Amphoreus team will swap out their current crest emblem for one in King Babaru's likeness in the next season. I hope that can be of some help to you.
We may as well take a look at it.
I still don't get it, though. Didn't the Astral Express already depart some time ago? Is that world so incredibly spectacular that it warrants this return trip?
Well, that's because we're caught between a rock and a hard place. If Amphoreus is indeed inextricably entwined with eons, paths, and even the erudition, we're going to need the wisdom of a genius to help us, especially now that we've seen the planet for ourselves.
Elaborate a little on this rock and a hard place you're caught between.
We've lost all contact with two indispensable companions since they entered Amphoreus. And that's not all. One of our other companions is suffering from a serious and inexplicable affliction.
Oh yeah, March. Are you switching back to Trailblazer POV? I've been in 4 years at Tamamo's private bath chamber. Oh, good thing you're finding out what a giant's light is going to give you a sunburn. I've been just excited for a while, no? What do you feed them? More like them who snuck food themselves. Oh, well now, I would do something like that. But come to think of it, I don't remember the last time I ate something worse. Oh, forget it, you can skip the translation. I can somehow tell that none of the chatter is meaningful. Exactly. As it was time, the Cragnatsune would be finishing up the preparations at the Vortex of Genesis. Let's go witness the Coreflame's return when you're ready. Okay, but I will do a short break here. Give me a moment because I need to go to the toilet. And I'm back from my break. We can continue on. And I'm back with the trail. I was just wondering why, like, there was a sound right in the back of my ear because I'm having it once on which was just like, it just was all a task here. Just from the angle, it was like, it sounded really loud. Wait, ah yeah, Vortex of Genesis. We got it for
Need something? That. If not, then I'll be leaving.
Oh, Majesty of the 12 Titans, pillars of the world. We seek your divinity to mend the rifts of the world. Fill our bodies with blood of gold, till we wither in willing service to the prophecy.
Let's start the Coreflame's trial.
Your guests are here, Finan. We can begin the ritual now.
Lord Mighty isn't here yet.
It's fine, Miss Caceres. He spoke to me already. I told him he should be nurturing his wounds, and that he shouldn't be worrying about all this comrades once-in-a-lifetime ascension ritual stuff. So, I'm ready to begin.
Teacher, show him the way forward.
Despite the myriad dark and endless nights that have gone by, the guidance of the prophecy is nevertheless as clear and bright as the first ray of dawn. Overthrow the gods, it declared. Restore the core flames, it declared. Bear the divine authority, it declared. Forge miracles, it declared. O prophecy, forgive us for this late tribute. We, Chrysos Eris, have striven to start the flame chase journey anew over these myriad nights. The seeds we sowed have finally yielded a good harvest. The 7th core flame needed for the miracle that once belonged to the great Lance of Fury, Nikador, shall now be returned by an elected hero of the Chrysos heirs, an upstanding citizen, a valiant warrior, and a noble soul. Please step forward, Finan of Ides Elysiae.
I'm curious what's going to happen now. 'Cause 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 what's going to happen now. '
recite with us.
O Majesty of the 12 Titans, pillars of the world, we seek your divinity to mend the rifts of the world. Fill our bodies with blood of gold, till we wither in willing service to the prophecy.
Surrender the Coreflame, Chrysos heir.
Cutscene time? Oh no. Press and hold to submit a Coreflame and complete your objective. Not sure they'll make it an innate action for the player has to like hold a button, but fair enough.
The Lance of Fury's constellation is illuminated. Why is the vortex this silent? Was it also like that in the past?
Patience, Finan. Do not make us question this decision.
Lord Nias?
I'm afraid he's not the person you know, Castorus. That is a manifestation of the prophecy, an echo of the Titan's divinity. It is here to examine the Titan's successor.
But it looks very similar to Nias. Probably the same model. Just with a different skin on top of it.
Mortal, who wishes to inherit my divine authority, your strength and character have been thoroughly tested. Yet your will wavers. If you are to inherit Nikador's relentless fight against the unspeakable Black Tide, you must accept a trial of divinity. Prove that you possess an indestructible will, and vanquish the fears deep in your heart.
Vanquish the fears in my heart. So be it. No matter what obstacles you plan to put in my way, I'm ready to overcome them. For our prophesied tomorrow, I will become the god Amphoreus needs.
Come with me, Finan of Aegis Elysiae.
In fear, you shall abandon your mortal body, and in suffering, be reborn as a god. Wait for my return, my friends.
Alright.
Lord Finan is gone?
He has stepped onto the battlefield to fight a campaign that can only be won by him alone. All we can do is wait and have faith.
Level cap 11 to 12. Oh, for like the. Okay, I see. Ah, will the story end here? Will this be like the point of to be continued?
I pray you truly are prepared, Lord Finan.
Spoke to him?
Yes, there was hesitation in his words. The manifestation of the prophecy must have seen this. It saw Lord Finan's heart wavering. Wherever he is, whatever he is fighting, I pray he makes it through this test.
You just hope so. If she fell asleep, reciting orders for must take quite a toll.
Will succeed.
Finan steers his own fate. If he can conquer his fear and return as a demigod, we will be one step closer to the miracle that the prophecy promised.
A lot of
You
faith in him.
must have noticed by now. Every Chrysos heir here bears a flaw of sorts. Be it the curse of immortality, or the constant erosion of their humanity, or... But not Finan. He is a Chrysos heir without flaw. A perfect vessel for divinity.
We'd have to see that.
There will come a day when he leads everyone we have left, through the gates of the miracle.
Still too late, huh?
Where's that
The
ongoing?
constellation of the Lance of Fury is already illuminated. That must mean...
The Coreflame has been surrendered. The Lord Finan's test isn't over yet. The prophecy sent an ambassador. They acknowledged Lord Finan's strength and character, but had doubts about his strength of will. He must conquer his fear and prove himself to the prophecy.
I was right to be worried. I want to formally thank you, outsiders. Were it not for your aid, our campaign against Nikador would have been 100 times more arduous.
True.
Cremnoans revere strength and military might. That does not mean we lack etiquette.
Marty, what do you mean when you said you were worried?
They don't know yet? That guy has always been tormented by his past. I may not be the right person to tell you about him, but you must know his past if you are to continue fighting alongside Finan.
Lord Mighty, please allow me.
Very well.
Before he was chosen by the prophecy, Lord Finan had everything taken away from him. His home, his family, his close friends. Everything he once swore to protect. He became a hollowed shell in his youth, and the blazing flames of vengeance were the only thing sustaining him. The prophecy gave him a new mission, granting him a new life as a Chrysos heir. But which is more important to him? His new mission, or his desire for revenge?
I hope the new mission.
I'm afraid only he knows. No. Perhaps he himself is still struggling to get to an answer.
I acknowledge his strength, but fear is something not even the sharpest of swords can cut through. I hope you've toughened your resolve, Deliverer. Only a will as tough as stone can shatter the darkest nightmares.
Oh.
Is something wrong? Don't keep me in suspense. Come on, tell me already. What did you see?
I just wanted to get a reaction out of you. Alright, I'll tell you. This card is the Deliverer.
Deliverer? What does that mean?
The interpretation is really long. Maybe I should just skip it.
Is it the Alicia version? Or like the I'm not even sure what I would call it. I would call it like another Alicia, I'm guessing.
All you need to know is, this card means you'll be a hero, worshipped by all.
You will protect this world and save lots and lots of people from scary enemies with your sword. Do you like the sound of that?
But...
What's the matter? This is a good card.
But I don't want to be everyone's hero. I just want to stay in this village with everyone I know. Grandpa and Grandma said the outside world is full of bad people. That's why they're always at war. Who wants to save bad people like them? I can be a hero, but only our village's little hero.
Well, little hero, if the day comes for us to say goodbye to ID Silicii, could you become a deliverer then?
Do I have to leave the village?
Mm-hmm. If something like that happens, someone will have to save the world.
Then I'll...
I'm just teasing you. Don't worry. ID Silicii is a peaceful place. Bad people won't reach us here. Are you going home already? If you're not in a hurry, should we go play with the fairies again?
Oh, fairies! Okay, I love playing with them. I'll win back the wooden sword I lost to them.
Interesting interaction.
Look at how excited that got you. Let's go then. May this world never have need for a deliverer.
Ooh-ha. Some hours ago, aboard the Esther Express. Have we prepared our meals already?
Of course the food's ready! March isn't feeling well, so Pom-Pom has specially prepared the conductor's special bland meal that'll be easy on her stomach. Can you bring it to her, Himiko?
Kitty, why don't we also get her a...
Nuh-uh! No coffee when she's already feeling unwell!
I guess you're right. Marge, I'm coming on, okay? Oh. She's in case Negra style. Half in case Negra style.
Need something? If not, then I'll be leaving.
And interlude. Yeah, okay, my guess was right. Name's recollection. In the darkest city-state, a hero from an outland joins the rank of the Flame Chase. Inspiration born from the journey are to be painted to the pages of a book. And a book to record it. Okay, what do we have now? Write a story. We come to Flame Chase, not dropping it. Ah, okay, we need to collect these names collections. This research comes into view. Essentially, people also gun stories as I've written. That lost voyage. In Amphoreus, untitled statues are a prevalent sight. As for the inspiration behind the statues, they are said to be the clay figure that Kephalli made at the world's creation. They made clay figures in their likeness, bestowing upon them the breath of life, and allow the golden divinity of their blood to curse through. Thus, the very first models roamed the earth, receiving the god's mercy while realizing the sorrows of this world. In front of the statue, the people of the holy city beheld a man, Painon of Aedes. He never spoke of his origins, only using this name to nonchalantly identify himself.
Not really his name, is it?
People cast sidelong glances at him, their minds swirling with doubt. The man merely responds with a breezy smile, neither confirming nor disproving this speculation. Finally, is a soldier, one with divinity coursing through his veins. Responding to the Gold Reaver's rally call, he traveled long and far to reach the holy city, eager to bring light to the hero's path.
Losses are a constant on the flame chase journey, where life too seems as small as a speck of dust.
Ballad reached him through the breeze, as those soft voices meant for him, and he responds in kind.
No matter. My existence is of little consequence.
Aedes, the man's hometown, shrouded in secrecy just like his past. Some research for the distant village yet found it neither written about nor passed down through song. In every nostalgic reflection, that man crafted a vision of paradise with its exquisite poetry. Yet within the ancient text of the holy city, the history of the frontier village remains more obscure than the days to come. In the far future, the land of Amphoreus will bear the mark of the hero's footsteps. With sword in hand, the man will inscribe an eternal mark in the Crisis epic. Yet his real name may never be heard in this world again.
Losses are a constant on the flame chase journey.
Some, too, are losing themselves at the very beginning of the journey. We can do all of them. Then let's do her. Turning in Farm Bloom. I see a sword that grants death, a shaker of destiny, next to the silver-haired girl worshipped at the Demises. Hello, yeah. The sword stained with unknown blood, lying shattered and snapped, the shackle chained, pale wrists dotted in thickening rust. The priest asked with a shaking voice. Upon his fingertips will the butterfly perch. The girl never answers, like death itself, wreathed in silence solemnly. People often say that dying is to meet the palm of the hand of shadow, and dreaming is to be brushed by the fingers a little. In the mirages when the girl patted death, she sees black waterfalls forming and bellow, pouring down from the chasm in the sky where a solitary tower withstands torrents solo. When she wakes, she can still feel the water's freezing touch and the cacophony below. Like the wail of the dead, the howl of beasts in confusion, delirium, and glamorous hollow. The girl's embrace is not meant for the living. Thousands have entered the eternal sleep in her arms, granting the dead solace and dignity. She mentioned the ferocious warriors feared in battle. She did not go with a smile.
She did not go with a smile, but to me she cursed. Oh, life's end, how ugly you are. How despicable.
And from that day on, she adorned herself. Her dress, white as a radiant moon, became always dotted with flowery petals.
For if death cannot be avoided,
So says the girl.
I wish it could contain beauty more plentiful.
Among the manifold rites about death, the ones she knows with most intimacy are burial rites. One burial of unfamiliar contenance after another wherever she presided, from the angelic visage of a babe passed in the cradle to the despairing eyes of the mother drowning in sorrow. From the scars of a war-battered general's torso to the unending tears pouring from his bereft widow. Etienne was not a single living human she had seen. Even in the mirror, she thinks her own face strange, with an alien glow. In the countless words buried in the forgetfulness, the only thing she manages to gleam is a mockery to fate, a sarcastic whistle.
Stay alive.
When she cast aside the shackles and stepped beyond Idonia, a déjà vu most violence seizes her whole. Did she perchance conduct some previous escape? Illusion stands across her eyes. She had once drifted in an endless river, then drove for a single boat out of the deluge. She had wandered in the battlefield covered in corpses, then recovered the path back to life. Why must she escape over and over again? She knows the answer and quivers, for it is a ludicrous surmise. The woman embodying death walks this world only because she knows she must stay alive. Es gibt mir nicht genug Zeit, dann aber durchzulesen. Das ist ja ein bisschen. Na gut. Wir gucken uns die letzten Sätze dann erst nochmal an. Oh, wait, die sind 2. In a corner of Okama, the newly arrived traveler stops for a moment. He rubs his eyes.
1, 2, 3? There's 3 identical children?
The three children have differing smiles. One is beaming, one is a shrewd grin, and one is smiling serenely. Yet each of them looks just as mysterious as the other two.
Stranger, welcome to the holy city. We will show you the way forward.
Tribios. This name has not been mentioned for some time. Only the elderly priests of Yanusopolis know the true significance of this name.
High Priest, please guide us once again as we spread our wings on this long journey.
As music from his hometown plays, the smiling children gather around the old man. They wish that the twilight breeze would carry away all tales of sadness. Then the time looms like a dark cloud, hanging over the holy city's residents and shrouding them with worry.
Hello, do you need our help?
Like torches dancing in the wind, the children illuminated the alley. They wipe away the woman's tears, babies sleep amidst whispers on the windowsill of those in prayers. The light footprints remain. The citizens call them
the 3 pillars of Okama.
Yet they simply shake their heads.
There's no need to be so somber. How about we play a game together? Guess who we are?
They free a sword and land it in front of the town's hall.
You're Trian.
An old man says.
No, we're Trinan.
Trinan is the quietest of the trio.
Are you Trinan?
The young girl asks.
Wrong. We're actually Trian.
Trian is the most spirited of the trio.
Then you must be Trevi.
A child shouts.
You're right. Good job.
Trevi is as enthusiastic as she is adorable. True, she is adorable. It matters not where they can tell the trio apart. Most important is their sincere smiles.
We will show you the path to take.
The children fly ahead, guiding the lost back to the main road. So you literally show people the right path to take?
You're lucky. turn.
I tried them through before me. It was rare to see them so quiet.
However, there are many more unfortunate souls who have lost their direction in life.
Let's go on with the next act, I guess. There's once a dying soldier on the battlefield who wished to bid farewell to his lover in a distant city far away. The child leaned toward the soldier and said nearly a word as she listened to his final words of comfort. As for the other two children, they were in the city beside a bed upon which a woman was lying in eternal rest, wailing uncontrollably. Not only do the three children share each other's senses, their thoughts are also interconnected. When one is filled with grief, the other two will burst into tears as well.
Perhaps we should tell you some happy tales instead.
The child wipes away the tears of her reminiscence.
Our greatest talent is performing Amphoreus' nursery rhymes.
But his nursery rhymes have been taught over and over that any literate child could recite them by heart.
How rude!
The child gently flicks my forehead.
You should be reflecting on the nursery rhyme author's heartfelt intentions instead.
In his lush land by God's chosen, giants raise their glasses in a toast. People can already see the children riding on enormous flaming torches, looking like shooting stars blazing through the holy city.
How dangerous!
An old man rarely wishes the children to stop.
Not Trinan.
The quiet child shakes her head.
That's Trian!
The exuberant child raises her hands.
Stop nagging.
The mischievous child pouts.
Can't I just play with something I've created?
Every child in the world loves to play, and Trebius is no exception. If a child in the world is afraid of pain, yet Trebius tries to act tough.
Initially, there were many more of us. The others have merely gone one step ahead.
The children swore they were already adults, yet when they carelessly hit the city gate, they cried out in pain together. Oh. The Triparity prophecy is but a distant ritual, and the crisis war a painful terrain. Echoes from the Gate of Infinity occasionally jolt her awake, and the distant travels of her identical sister sometimes inspire uncertainty within her. A new journey only begins when the previous one comes to an end. Despite time marching forward endlessly, the children always manage to stay true to their hearts. They are all that remains of one another. This since intertwined, and I still couldn't read the rest. Jesus. And it's gonna on with Aglaya. Oh, she also has 2 acts. Come on. Okama is a city that warriors look back upon before marching to the battlefield, the holy city, the sanctuary of all citizens. Just as the poets of the city have sung.
The epitome of magnificence, unbounded benevolence.
And the beauty of the holy city is like Aglaya herself, dressed in finery and of noble birth. She is the dressmaster of Okama, the one who weaves with golden threads.
But there's one thing she'll never be able to achieve.
A child's whisper can be heard.
She will never be able to produce something seamless.
Golden threads quiver and a genuine rustle by her ear. She maintained her silence, but others fan the flames. Is it so hard? Her scissors and rulers are better than any garment makers, cutting forms as perfect as the gods themselves.
Lady Aglaya, grace our eyes with your most elegant creation.
Ingratiating words do not sit well with me, nor do duplicitous machinations.
Yeah, she's saying machinations in the word line and all situations. Okay, he's flits across the store, equally regarding every member of the public. They used to wonder how exactly do her eyes perceive if something is beautiful or not. As with the holy city that perpetually bathed in light, how do people tell apart cozy mornings and frosty nights? For the weaver, the answer lies in the golden threads. Golden threads of the goddess of romance now serve as her hands and eyes. The color of the world intertwined with the undertones of human hearts come flooding toward her. These golden threads are no less prideful than the master they now belong to.
As long as the thread has form, it is enough to craft seamless finery.
Be it stitched finely and tightly or cut cleanly with a single stroke.
Hardly a challenge. None of these pose a challenge.
They rhyme words of like seams, like a soft sigh from lips. The one who reads gold gazes past me, fixed on something much harder. The network of threads that entwined all between the heaven and earth. The only challenge that she relentlessly dedicated herself to is weaving the fate of Akama into a flawless, seamless outcome. I just have to respond to something really quick. Oh, come on, I can't time for today. Why? Okay, sorry about it. A long line stretched across the square. Merchants, shopkeepers, and even high society elite all lined up together without distinction. At the head of the line was the path of to Glia's abode. Jeez. Is the Holy City's fashion trend seller going to reveal her newest masterpiece, hmm?
She's about to get rid of her failed pieces!
Yep.
Now I see why the Holy City is free of worries. Even as the inn nears, they're still obsessed with lavish clothing.
New to Okuma, a visitor from elsewhere ends up utterly bewildered at his side. It is said that a family of priests who worship Nestia go way back with the weaver. But her impeccable gift for weaving isn't meant to serve anyone's pursuit for pleasure. What was once a sacred duty was misunderstood by the beauty-obsessed who mistook fallen shreds for priceless treasures.
Are flawed creations really still worth the people's adoration?
The weaver shakes her head. She seems to have forgotten something. It is precisely the flawed hero who walks ahead of the crowd, who casts a long shadow over the world and who strides toward everlasting daylight. They are nevertheless people whom the weaver is willing to sue and tailor for. The conditions are beauty sharp as a blade in the pursuit of beauty.
Me! I want to be showered with a thunderous ovation and lots of flowers.
A melodramatic poet speaks out.
I want to stir her emotions.
The voice of a blushing young boy.
Do I fit the bill? My sister and I are refugees from the Abyss. I want to get a pair of shoes for her.
I see the child speaked up, and next to him is a barefooted girl, staying silent with head kept low. Unfortunately, gold threads are willful things. They are never swayed by sympathy or pity. A tense and worried look surfaces on the young child's countenance. Specks of dirt on his face brought back memories of a past encounter.
Go.
The weaver begins.
Go to the 3 children in the city.
tributary not in Trian. As messengers of fairness, they will bring him the whole. So, if you're wondering, did you use to take breaks during your travels? Something has been in control. Wow, such a profound statement. I feel like Amphoreus' hectic days are winding down. It's fine. Life is about distant paths and unexpected adventures. There have not been news stories for a while. It's only taking like 3 or 4 days until there will be new toys. Could take time to grab though. Oh, I wait patiently for these enchanting tales right here in Dreamland. You come back, aren't you? Oh yes. Thank you for listening to Tamamo tell stories. Always brightens my day, even if it's not a daily treat. I always look forward to it. Until next time, Tamamo. Okay. I just want to like read the end bit or close. Whereas at the time she knows not that death is not the end, it is only a butterfly landing on a river branch. Utterly meaningless, profoundly tried. Okay. Huh. And I finished that. A bit too easily, but okay. Where's the Remembrance Trailblazer? I'm guessing the last Eidolon I need is up there. What's that? No, actually not. Oh yes, there is. Yeah, I haven't gotten like the Overring level 10 Eidolon. Which I got now. Character. You're killing us Eidolons really quickly, actually. I mean, I only like casually played through the story. Like, the ultimate growth rate is set at 100%. Sweet. So, there we this, and this. And we got a few missions. And check the messages I got. Oh, Aglaya. Probably cause for her. Okay. Cycrest. Combat request, okay. Still I gotta catch up doing all like the side quests and everything. I'll take care of the side quest in a bit. Or like on my own sometime. So. Then I would like to do these. I'm not trying to appear investing or something. Okay. I think this one might have some voice lines. Do have the some though? I don't want to check it if it has or not.
Need something? If not, then I'll be leaving.
Oh. Yeah, okay, it's not voiced. Voiced events I just skip through like this and then quickly do them on my rush through them. And it's actually one thing I will do right now. I'll go for some crackers on Saturday on my own. And I will be recording the other event part. If it is a voiced event, which I think it will be. How doing this? If it's not voiced, there will be no video for it, but I will definitely be doing this tomorrow, I think. And no, okay, yeah. In the Divergent universe, I've finished on my end. If you wanna like see proof. Synchronicity level I did. I maxed that. I'm not sure if they'll get like every kind of pathing. I'm sure I'm missing like one. Probably because of like erudition. But yeah, I'm not sure why what they like preferably triggered. But hey. This was the rest of the story part. I don't offline record it. I do hope you enjoyed it. And sorry I'm not like streaming at this live, but the situation is still volatile. There's always people around that could like bother me. There could other stuff be happening. They're doing renovation work and stuff like yesterday that like cables getting drilled in and it's killing all the power. Could always happen. And I can keep it like this, that I just offline record as long as this situation is like this volatile for streaming, I would call it. So yeah. It just gives me a bit more freedom on how I do things. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. And we'll be seeing each other next time, so until then, bye bye.